Missed an episode of your favorite podcast? Choose from over a decade of content in our archives, not just the latest episode. All free at GCNlive.com.
Good morning, friends. Greetings. And welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your health and vitality and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That's why we're here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 28 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity, skin diseases like psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, acne, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing, renewing, regenerating system a miracle, it really is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we are here for you. We welcome your calls. 844-236-6010 is our number. 844-236-6010. If you have questions about prescription drugs, you want to get off your meds or help a loved one get off their meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. 844-236-6010 is our number. Likewise, if you have a success story or if you just want to contribute to the conversation, 844-236-6010 is our number today and every day on The Bright Side. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products you hear recommended or advertised on the program, you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470. You can also head over to my website, brightsideben.com. You can purchase any of the longevity products right off the website. You can also go to my blog, pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. And then you can also go to criticalhealthnews.com and order products right off the web, or you can join the Brightside Ben team by clicking on the Join the Team link at brightsideben.com or pharmacistben.com or criticalhealthnews.com. You can also call the phone team at 866-735-2470, and they can give you the full scoop. Okay, we are talking nitrates. Going to finish up today. I think we've been talking about them for a couple weeks now. We've been talking about nitrates and nitrites as nutrients, which is a somewhat unconventional view of these high-energy, explosive substances that most people recognize pretty much only as a potential carcinogen or cancer-causing substance. As it turns out, there's lots of health benefits associated with nitrates and nitrite ingestion. They're found everywhere in the body. They're found everywhere in nature. They're especially found in veggies. And like most, or many anyway, nitrogen compounds, they are explosive. Nitrogen by itself doesn't do anything. Our atmosphere is made up of about 80% or so nitrogen, and obviously it's not explosive, but when nitrogen is manipulated by bacteria or by other forces, lightning is one of the major forces that manipulates nitrogen. When nitrogen is tweaked around chemically, either by lightning or by bacteria or by heat in general, and combined with other elements, especially oxygen, you get, and also sugars and fatty substances, you get explosive stuff, nitroglycerin, TNT, gunpowder, saltpeter, you get fertilizer, all kinds of explosive stuff, all kinds of high energy stuff comes from the reaction of inert nitrogen, or the chemistry, the chemical reactions associated with inert nitrogen and bacteria and lightning and heat, etc. In the world of chemistry and the world of nutrition, one of the key concepts is power, or explosive power, or high energy, has this Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of dual nature. With high energy compounds, be they sugars or fats, we'll be talking about the problems associated with fats here in a little bit. Whenever you have a high energy compound in nature, whether it's a high energy vitamin or nitrates or sugars or oils or fats, there's a good side, which is represented by all of the energy that can be used by the body to get work done. And then there's a dark side, which can cause problems. High energy compounds have a dark side. They can react with things. In the nitrate and nitrite world, these high energy compounds can be used as raw materials for improving heart health and circulatory health and high blood pressure, for muscle building, for immunity, for brain function, for ergogenics, that is performance enhancing. And there's a dark side, and that's represented by the tendency of nitrates to form cancer-causing compounds, especially when they are subjected to high heat, as in frying or as in grilling. This is the big problem associated with bacon and processed meats, which are loaded with nitrates and nitrites artificially put into the meats to act as a preservative. The nitrates and nitrites that are found in meat products have been added as preservatives. And then when you grill and when you fry and you subject these meats to high heat, the nitrates can get converted into cancer-causing compounds, especially in the body. This is where all the bad press associated with nitrates and nitrates comes from. If you want to take advantage of the power of nitrates for your heart, if you have high blood pressure, if you're post-surgery, if you're an athlete, think vegetables, especially think vegetable juice. Vegetable juice is like a nitrate tonic. And this is one of the most important benefits and probably the source of the uncontested and well-recognized power of veggies to improve almost every single marker of health and wellness. We all know that veggies are really important, and certainly veggies have vitamins and they have minerals depending on the soil they were grown on. Of course, they have vitamins and minerals and phytonutrients, and they're all important, but the nitrates are really, really important, and there's a lot of nutritionists who feel like the benefits associated with eating vegetables may be related to the nitrates, the nitrate content, the nitrate and nitrite content. And you want to make sure your veggies are whole. In addition to using vegetable juices, you want to make sure that you're getting everything in the vegetable. We talked yesterday about using a Vitamix or using a high-powered blender that keeps the fiber or the pulp. The pulp has got super valuable nutrition in it. You don't want to throw your pulp out. If you grind the pulp up, you'll actually get extra nutrition. Even if you don't grind the pulp up, you'll still get the fiber value. When you juice a veggie, the cells are crushed, and the nitrates are going to be more readily accessible to the body. This is the advantage of juicing. You always want to make sure your juices are fresh. As soon as you make a juice out of a vegetable, you break it up, and for a few moments or seconds or maybe a minute or two, the nutrients are going to be very easy or much easy for the body to access. But after a few minutes, all that electrical energy and all that nutritional value in the juice is going to begin to dissipate. If you've ever made a juice and let it sit on the counter, a fresh veggie juice, and you let it sit on the counter, you'll notice that it kind of separates into two sections, a watery section on the top and a solid section on the bottom. That's your evidence that you're losing electrical energy. You're losing electrical value from the juice. As the electrical energy dissipates into the air, all the forces that hold the juice together and hold the vegetable together, they dissipate as well. And as that juice is sitting on your counter, you can almost observe visually how the energy is dissipating into the environment by how much and how fast the juice is separating. So you want to make sure that you're using your juice as fresh as possible, ideally right away, like within seconds. And you're not only going to get the value of the vitamins and not only get the value of the minerals, but you're also going to get the value of the nitrates, which will be much more easy for the body to access. The nitrate content of veggies is one reason why vegetarians don't necessarily have to suffer from weakness and frailty. A lot of times, people who are vegetarians have a reputation, and sometimes well-deserved reputation, for being weak or being frail or being skinny, not having a lot of muscle mass, not having a lot of bone mass. Well, if you're a vegetarian and you want to avoid frailty, make sure you're getting lots of nitrogen. Make sure you're getting lots of plant nitrates and nitrites. Make sure you're getting lots of veggies. Make sure you're getting lots of nitrate-rich veggies, especially spinach, lettuce, arugula, beet juice, green leafy vegetables. This is one reason why you want to make sure that when you're eating these vegetables that you're using a little tiny bit of heat. A little bit of heat will release the nitrates. Not a lot of heat, but a little bit of heat will release the nitrates and the nitrites. Even leaving your vegetables out in the sun, even after your vegetables are picked and if they're left out in the sun in the field, the nitrate content will get bumped up. So a little tiny bit of heat can bump up your nitrate content. And there's also one other trick you can do to increase the nitrate value of your vegetables and make them more accessible to your body. We'll tell you what that is when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. 844-236-6010 is our number. We'll be back right after this.
There's a man named Dr. Joel Wallach who is anything but your typical doctor, both a veterinarian and naturopathic physician. Doc asks, why does the United States spend more money on healthcare by far and still rank 50th in health and longevity worldwide? He believes that people should empower themselves with a basic understanding of nutrition, take charge of their health, and attain optimal health and longevity through nutrition, not by toxic prescription drugs that lead to side effects and more toxic prescription drugs. Doc Wallach's message is resonating with an increasing number of Americans who are waking up to all the big government, big pharma, and big insurance manipulation of our healthcare system. I'm George Norrie, and I like what Doc Wallach is saying and doing to enlighten people about healthcare. Visit criticalhealthnews.com and listen to Dr. Wallach's Deadly Recipes lecture. It makes a lot of sense, and I urge you to join our Critical Health News team. Go to criticalhealthnews.com. That's criticalhealthnews.com.
Hi, this is Steve Spillum for Midas Resources. In 1971, President Nixon took the United States off the gold standard and put us into a fiat currency. This allowed Congress and the Federal Reserve to create trillions of dollars out of thin air. The national debt has risen to incredible heights, and your hard-earned dollars by a small fraction of what they once did. The average life expectancy for a fiat currency is 27 years. The dollar is failing and on borrowed time. When currencies fall, people turn to gold and silver because gold and silver have been real money for more than 5,000 years. It is our mission at Midas Resources to help you preserve your capital. Don't let your personal savings shrink to nothing. For important free information on how you can protect your personal wealth, contact me, Steve Spillum, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 308. Call today while we are still accepting dollars for gold and silver. 1-800-686-2237, extension 308. Make a change in your financial security today. That's 1-800-686-2237, extension 308.
Have you ever wondered if you could make electric, light, or heat in your home for free? It is now a new day. How about a motor that charges batteries at the same time? What if this also restores useless batteries and saves you lots of money? Come to our Renaissance Charge Conference Workshop on March 7th and 8th in Chicago. Visit r-charge.com. That's r-charge.com for details, or call 208-304-2954. 208-304-2954.
We've been patiently waiting while you tried to ignore us, waiting while you acted like we didn't exist, waiting for our chance to be taken seriously. The wait is over. GCN is available 24/7 at GCNlive.com. Navigate through news from your favorite hosts and download archives of past shows. Download the app on your smartphone or tablet or visit GCNlive.com for instant access and live streaming. GCNlive.com, the future of talk radio, now at your fingertips.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com, and in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Independently leading the way for the nation. Compelling talk for every political persuasion. We are GCN.
236-6010 is our number. We'll get to your phone calls here in just a moment. Try to call in early. We'll take your calls here in our, at the end of this segment, we'll start to take calls here. I don't want to leave anybody on hold, so give us a shout now. First come, first serve, 844-236-6010 is our number on the bright side today and every day. If you're interested in purchasing any longevity products, or if you're interested in joining the Brightside Ben